Pigeon stretch, low elevation, good morning. If you've got tight hips, you might want to give the pigeon stretch a try. This low elevation pigeon stretch, good morning, is a more advanced level. So if your hips are super tight, I suggest you start with something like the incline bench pigeon stretch. To perform the low elevation pigeon good morning, you're going to need a low elevation and something soft to place your foot and knees on. Here, I'm using some yoga blocks. You might also like to elevate the knee of the front leg slightly higher than the foot if you feel any pain or discomfort in your knee. Find a height and a setup that works for you, and as flexibility improves, you can start to lower the height of the elevation. Begin by placing the foot and knee of the front leg on the elevated surface and kneeling down with the rear knee on the floor. Ensure the front shin is parallel to the torso with a 90-degree bend in the knee and hip. For the most effective stretch, it's essential to square your hips during the pigeon stretch. Focus on internally rotating the hip of the rear leg to align the hips. Now for the good morning. Place your hands behind your head and sit up tall. Then hinge at your hips as you lean your shoulders forward and down. Think about keeping the spine as long as possible and pushing the hips back as you close the angle between the torso and thigh of the front leg. Try to lean the shoulders past the front shin and touch your chest to the shin of the front leg, or get as close as possible. Feel how your belly starts to make contact with your thigh and gradually work on closing this angle. Pause for 3 to 5 seconds at the bottom of the rep and feel the stretch in the glute of the front leg before reversing the movement to sit up tall again. As you do this, actively contract the glute of the front leg by pushing down into the elevated surface. The low elevation pigeon stretch good morning can be performed for reps, isometric holds, or a combination of the two. Doing sets of 8 to 10 reps with a 3 to 5 second hold at the bottom of each rep is a good starting place for most people. Give it a try and see how you go. If you've got questions, please leave them in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.